I used to go to school with Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath, and I was I just started playing music just for something to do, you know. And then it kind of fell together. Tony was working with with Bill Ward, with a band up north of England, and they'd just broken up, and they were looking for a singer, and I was playing with Geezer Butler, and we all kind of met and just. We had numerous names of them. We used to change the name of the band every other day, you know. That's not good enough. We're not going to get booked gigs like that, you know. Live in the van. We used to get the equipment in the back of a truck and just. I remember, in actual fact, on the recording of Black Sabbath 1, the very first recording I ever did. I was like enthralled that I was making a record. My mother and father were pressing on, you know, when you're going to quit this foolishness and get a real job and all this stuff. And I'll never forget when I first got my first album, and I took it home to my parents, and I said, my parents were used to listening to old like Al Jolson songs and all this stuff, you know. And so there's me, I walk in, and I put the first Black Sabbath album on it, which just starts with rain and thunder, and it's all this demonic devil stuff. And I can see my mother and my father look at each other in amazement, and they both simultaneously turn around to me and says, "Ozzy, are you sure you're just only drinking the occasional beer here? You know, because this is like, where's, you know, listen to the, you know, climb upon my knees, sonny boy, to this, what is this that stands before me, you know, kind of thing." And it was, it suddenly just took off, you know. I mean, I didn't have time to say, whoa, it's happening. It's kind of like the earthquake, you know, it suddenly happens, and it, unlike a lot of other struggling musicians that I know, are, if not as good, but far more talented than I, or Black Sabbath were, as we thought at that time, we just instantly got recognition, you know, and it's just been. I've had a really charmed life, you know. I mean, every day that goes by, I'm still in amazement, you know.